This morning, there are still thousands of Eversource customers in the dark days after Tropical Storm Isaias caused a lot of damage in our state. We know that many of you, our viewers, especially those watching us on the Channel 3 app, that have many questions about power restorations and why the process is taking so long. We're joined live now by Eversource spokesman Mitch Gross. Good morning, Mitch.
Good morning, Carolina.
Okay, so Eversource said yesterday that it has a 90% goal of restoring power to customers by tonight. 90% of those customers will get their power back. So where are crews focusing their attention this morning?
They are everywhere. As we've noted, we service 149 of the state's 169 cities and towns, and every one of the communities has been affected to some degree. So the 2,100 plus crews, their trucks, their equipment, they continue to blanket the state and will continue to hammer away at the remaining outages as quickly and as safely as we possibly can.
And this morning we've been tracking those numbers. Sometimes it's shown 170,000, sometimes it goes back down to 168.
Yes.
We're seeing some of those numbers kind of uptick and go back down. Should people expect to see that?
Yes, they should. That's basically a real-time number. So the number could go up for possibly one of three reasons. Number one, we have to disconnect power to safely reconnect larger numbers of customers. Number two, there could be a motor vehicle accident, unfortunately, somewhere where a vehicle strikes a utility pole. And of course, number three, the trees. And the trees, thousands of them, are still weakened by the storm and had been weakened previously. They're still coming down in places, and when they come down, sometimes they take down the electrical equipment as well. So we should expect to see that across Connecticut, the trees coming down for days, weeks, possibly longer, months to come.
And we know that Eversource crews have had to lay down about 200 miles of lines just because of the damage. What kind of damage are you seeing out there?
Well, you're pointing out, it's a very good point. We have over 200 miles of our electric lines that run along the streets. They've come down, so they've got to be either replaced or rehung. Plus, we have 1,000 plus utility poles that need to be replaced. We have thousands and thousands of trees that have to be removed in order for us to complete our work. The damage is still extensive in numerous parts of the state, but the commitment and the sense of urgency, that hasn't changed. We absolutely know the situation. We're pushing to get you remaining customers back on.
And it is day 6 of power for a lot of without power for a lot of folks. So what kind of sense of comfort are you going to give folks? I mean, they might still be in the dark for a few more days, and I think they're losing patience.
We get that, absolutely. As I noted, we understand what's going on. We have clearly heard it, the message from everyone. Many of our employees are still without power as they work to restore power to others. People in my neighborhood, the generators have been running. We clearly understand the situation. We're committed to getting this thing wrapped up as quickly as we can.
Thank you for your time this morning. That was Mitch Gross with Eversource.